This is Valerie Van Boeven with the Senior Care Industry Netcast, where leaders with 3 or more years of experience in the senior care industry share their advice. So let's get to it. And in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, my name is Christina Kantzavelos. I'm a licensed psychotherapist as well as a case manager. I work with those with disabilities, including age-related chronic illness and developmental disabilities. And I've been doing that for, a while now, nearly a decade, I would say.
Awesome. Yeah, case management is a tough thing, and you are the jack of all trades, and you know all the resources, I'm sure, right?
Yes, queen of resources over here.
What is the best thing about serving aging adults?
Oh, I mean, I love all aspects of it. I think it's, you go in there hoping to share and impart your own wisdom and your own resources. And oftentimes I'm the one who leaves with that information. That's the one thing that's so beautiful about aging is that wisdom that you get as with each year.
Yeah, absolutely. And our seniors are so wise, and they're so full of good information and things they've tried, and anything you'd ask them, they've probably been there, done that for the most part.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about in your history or your past in your lifetime. There's probably been people, maybe parents, grandparents, or organizations or other mentors in your life that have really meant a lot to you and have really spurred your career to where it is today, spurred you on. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I think that would have to be my parents. They've encouraged me to always do what I want to do, but with the intention of helping others. And I couldn't think of a better field that, where I get to do both. I get to do what I love, and I do believe I am able to help others help themselves while doing that.
Yes, absolutely. And that's, what, if you come to work and you love what you do, that's the best part of life is loving your job and loving what you do. So
Sure is.
absolutely. All right. Let's talk about online marketing a little bit. I know it's challenging. I know it's ever changing and confusing. What has been your experience or thoughts? What do you do for online marketing?
It is ever changing. And at this point in time, it is ever vital as well because everything is online since COVID. We don't have a choice but to kind of move and shift with that. So it's been, I've been marketing myself online for a while now, and various social media tools like using Facebook and Instagram, those have been quite helpful, as well as marketing myself on like resource websites, such as Psychology Today, that sort of thing. Putting yourself out there, and then for aging adults, often it's their children or family members that contact me that are maybe a little bit more tech savvy, and that's okay. It's a little bit unconventional compared to what we're all used to, but it still works.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, you're right. It's more important than ever that you have an excellent online presence and you keep up with it as much as you can on top of all the other hats that you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming, but it certainly
Yeah.
it helps people. I think it used to be, you know, it was your yellow pages ad, it was your storefront, it was your, and now it's the first thing they see is your website. The first thing they see is, maybe a blog post or a Facebook post or a page. So important to keep up on most of that anyway.
I think so. And I recommend, dedicating 1 hour a day to either posting or engaging somehow. I mean, LinkedIn is also a beautiful tool.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And LinkedIn professional outreach is great on LinkedIn. And yes, there's definitely a lot to learn and a lot to do out there. But I think that if you can schedule yourself an hour to go on and say something meaningful, what's on your mind, what's your, you know, celebrate something that happened that's awesome without, of course, names or anything like that. Just share with other people how your work life is and what you do. And I think that the rewards come from doing that. So, right.
Agreed.
All right. What piece of advice would you give to other senior care providers?
I think, number one, just have self-compassion. None of us are doing a perfect job at this. We're all trying our very best. And, we need to remind ourselves of that once in a while and, give ourselves like a little hug of encouragement that we're trying, we're doing the best that we can. Yeah, I think that would be it, Our
Yeah.
jobs aren't that easy. So,
No, not at all.
no,
Not easy. And we're our own worst critics, right?
definitely.
So yeah, give yourself a pat on the back because even if you don't feel like you were the expert today, in the eyes of the folks that you serve, you really are the expert, and they do rely on you, and they know that what you say is, you've got great resources. Every day may not be perfect, but certainly you're doing the best you can. So you're
Yeah,
right.
and sometimes it's a thankless job. And so we have to be the ones to thank ourselves. And
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you have
yeah,
sometimes you have to say, okay, there are family dynamics. There's all kinds
sure,
of things that go into this that make it difficult
sure.
and challenging. And
Mm-hmm.
it's that human element. Sometimes it gets in the
100%.
way.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but overall, though, there's hopefully more wins than. So
Yeah. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, right?
that's right. That's why we love what we do. Okay. When you have a win in life or in business, how do you like to celebrate?
This is something that proves to be challenging for me. I have a very go, go, go attitude. And, you know, I hit a milestone. I'm like, okay, yes, but I have 20 more. So I'm learning to embrace celebrating both small and big wins. And, I do that by giving myself a chance to just breathe, to rest, to make myself a nice meal, do something that's really, self-care related that feels good, and maybe journal about it, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think those quiet moments are a really nice way to celebrate, honestly. Just self reflection, taking a nap.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes,
that's the
a
best
nap.
way to
What a
do it.
concept. Yeah.
Sometimes after you've done a whole lot for maybe it's a family or you've been celebrating a birthday or whatever, just sometimes just some peaceful, quiet reflection is nice to get your energy back up and just, you did a good job. So take a minute. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
absolutely.
And when things open up a little bit more, maybe going on a tiny little vacation or a day trip,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, whatever feels good.
Getting outside is always helpful. Getting away from, yeah, I know I think our family is ready to go somewhere. We talk about it all the time, but of course we haven't made any plans yet. But hopefully this summer we will definitely get back on the road and do a little road trip or a long road trip or something. So
I'm with you on that.
yeah, getting out of here would be a great thing to do. But taking our time. So I want to thank you for being on the show, for sharing your wisdom, for sharing your role in all of this senior care craziness and what you do and your expertise. And we will make
So
sure
much
that
for
everybody
having me.
we'll make sure everybody knows how to get a hold of you. And thank you for